in Long Island, do you ever encounter homophobia?
Oh, not in Long Island. I mean, I word things and say things in a certain way so that I make people feel absolutely ridiculous if they were to be homophobic for my material.
Right.
But when I'm on the road,
I
definitely get some people that get tense.
Right.
And it's more of like the religious people.
I remember when I first started on Long Island, there was a lot of weirdness.
Absolutely.
When I would say something about being gay, people would go, and that's not a huge part of my act. I have one or two jokes about it, but it was weird back then. People would be like, ugh, what? Like, what? Ugh. Like, it was a different time, but things have gotten things have changed a lot. A lot of people don't want to admit that or they don't believe that, but firsthand experience, I think people's attitudes have changed.
They've changed a lot. And I got to tell you, they're a little more homophobic with men.
Sure.
When it comes to comedy.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I think with women.
There's never been a big gay male comic stand-up, right?
No, not at all. I mean, no. I'm thinking about it.
It was out of the closet. There's never been a big gay male stand-up comic.
No, I'd say you're by far the biggest there's ever been. By far.
Well...
I mean, and you don't talk about it a lot, but I mean, you're out and you're the most famous there's ever been.
That's crazy to think about. I don't know if that's the case.
Yes, it is. I mean, there's Mario Cantone, but he's not, I mean, it's not at your level as a stand-up. I'm just saying as an actor, but he's musical and it's different.
Right.
There's, I don't know who else, and it's not the same thing. I'm just saying he's.
Because there's an Ellen. There's Ellen.
Right. Ellen's a male comic who's Ellen's more of a gay male comic than you are.
That's true, but as lesbians, they've had big comics.
Huge.
They've had huge lesbian comics.
Oh my God, Sandra, there's tons of them, tons.
Right.
But no, there isn't. I'd say you are.
That's wild. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, think about it.
I've never thought about it, but yeah, I
haven't either, but that's a real statement.
I've always just never knew that, but I also never, like, people, and it's weird, like, I understand people's point when they say representation matters. They go, I want to see myself, someone that looks like me doing something. I totally get that. Maybe, I don't know, I never saw that, but I never cared.
I don't care either. It's such a small...
I never cared. Like, I never saw a big gay male comic, but I never cared. It didn't make me think it was off the table.
I know. I don't think about that stuff. I just think about who's funny. Like, I don't...
Right. But it's also, we're kind of a different generation of gay people.
Yeah, we are.
There's another generation of gay people who they have sex with the members of the opposite sex.
Right.
So that's different. Gay has gotten it's a big tent now. You don't have to be gay to be gay. In fact, it's a detriment. You can be queer. There's a big tent, and a lot of the people that are in it are married in heterosexual relationships.
You were telling me that in the car, and I'm very confused by it.
No, a guy on Twitter today came out as queer. I mean, you can get...
I don't understand. Yeah, I'm not judging
confused.
it. I don't know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, I'm judging it a little. But you know what it is?
I don't understand what you were saying. You said he's married to a woman. And
he goes, I've started identifying as queer over the last 4 months. Does that make me the new queer but an old black? I think most men, especially black men like me, who come out later in life because we don't really know it ourselves. Also, I'm attracted to a wide range of women, but not men at all. So I didn't know how to ID myself, even though I haven't felt straight in years, LOL. So I don't know what that means.
I have no idea. I mean...
I'm not hating on it. I genuinely am confused.
To me, I literally feel like I just heard Chinese.
Right.
I have absolutely no idea.
It might be a Chinese bot, but it's,
that to me makes, and again, I'd love to understand it. I would love to. But
that's the success of the gay movement, that straight people now want to be in it.
And then the big LOL at the end is very upsetting because it's...
Yes.
What is that?
That's a crazy person. But that many people are ill. We're living in what do you think the percentage of mental illness now in the country is? 30, 40%? It's
98.5%. Now, in certain ways, I'm mentally ill, but I work on it and I'm medicated.
Yeah, right.
I'm not judging. Like I have issues, but I work on it. People are out of their minds.
Right.
We were at a comedy club. I told you I was at a comedy club last night. It looked like the game room in a mental institution. And I'm not even just talking about the comics. I'm talking about the audience too. Yeah. The people that work there. I'm like, am I at a mental institution?
You said people were like rocking back and forth.
Someone was talking to themselves. Someone was flicking their fingers. Someone was rocking. There was a person with a helmet. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Someone was defecating. It was I'm like, this country is everyone's crazy.
Yeah.
And I really constantly feel like I'm on a sheet of acid. Not even one little I'm on a sheet.
You've taken a heroic dose, as Terrence McKenna would say.
Yeah, I've taken a cardboard sheet of acid.
What do you think it is? Do you think it's the internet's driven people crazy?
Yes.
Yes.
My mom says that. She's a huge therapist, and she said the internet has ruined people's lives. I mean, it's ruined, like she said, it's ruined people's lives. And it's only getting more and more intense. I mean, it's insane.
Like and subscribe.
Do you ever go through TikTok and just go through it?
It's crazy.
It's out of control.
It's out of control.
Like you'll just see someone like, "Hi everyone, I'm Dorothy, and I really," and then you just flick through, and it's like, and it's just one person after the next, like mentally ill, fucking crazy people. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of neurodivergence now.